Settle down, more than just sentar la cabeza. The verb settle appears in many useful expressions. Each one has a different meaning, and they are very common in everyday English. Let's look at the most important ones with clear examples. Es un verbo que te encontrarás en muchas expresiones que son muy usadas en la vida diaria. Debes conocerlas bien para entenderlas y usarlas con naturalidad. To move into position, or to make yourself comfortable. She settled into the armchair with a book. The baby settled after being rocked. To end a dispute or come to an agreement. The two companies settled their disagreement peacefully. We should settle our differences instead of arguing all the time. The expression, settle our differences, is common, but in everyday English, people often use other phrases. For example, work things out means to fix problems together, make peace means to stop fighting and be friendly again, and resolve our issues means to solve the problems between people. To pay money that is owed. Let's settle the bill before we leave. He settled his debts at last. To choose or agree on something. We settled on Friday for the meeting. I had to settle for the cheaper option. It's settled. This expression means the decision has been made and there is no more discussion. It is often used after people agree on something, like a plan, a time, or a solution. Typical situations of use: after friends or colleagues agree on a meeting time, after a family decides on vacation plans, after a negotiation reaches an agreement. Examples: it's settled. We'll go with the cheaper option. Great, it's settled. The wedding will be in June. Alternatives: it's decided, we have an agreement. That's final, done. Very informal. To become calm, still, or stable. His nerves settled once the exam began. The dust finally settled after the explosion. The dust settles. This expression means when a situation becomes calmer or clearer after confusion, chaos, or change. It comes from the image of dust in the air after a storm or fight. You can't see well until the dust falls and the view is clear again. Typical situations of use: after a big change, new job, moving to a new city. After a conflict or argument. After a crisis, financial, political, personal. When people need to wait before making decisions. Examples: let's wait until the dust settles before making any decisions. When the dust settled after the scandal, the company had to rebuild trust. Alternatives: when things calm down. Once everything is clear. After the situation stabilizes. When things settle. To become familiar or comfortable in a new situation. She soon settled into her new job. The kids are settling at school now. To live a stable life, often with marriage or family. He finally settled down and got married. They want to settle in the countryside. To place or fix firmly into position. She settled the blanket over the child. He settled his glasses on his nose. To resolve or finalize formally, often in law or business. They decided to settle the case out of court. The estate was settled after many years. Expresiones comunes con settle. Settle down. To become calm or to start living a quiet, stable life. The baby finally settled down. He wants to settle down and start a family. Settle up. To pay money that you owe. Usually a bill or a debt. Let's settle up before we leave. Settle for. To accept something less than what you wanted. I wanted the red dress, but I settled for the blue one. Settle in. To get comfortable or used to a new place or situation. She's settling in well at her new school. Settle on. To finally choose or decide on something. We settled on a name for the baby. Now that you know how to use settle in all these different ways, try making your own sentences. And remember, once the dust settles, learning becomes much clearer